Oh, hello, beautiful people. Welcome yet again to another interesting day. You know, the weekend was wonderful. It's Monday again, and we are back. I hope you guys had a very fantastic weekend. Welcome officially to IANS Daily Show. Now, today, of course, is your homegirl, Love from Bar. I'm not alone. I'm here with my usual co-host. Let's give it up one more time for Harry.
Thank you for the lovely introduction. Like, we have got another lovely show for you today. Lots of information coming, and again, this comes on the backdrop of a very interesting show we had last week, if I'm right. And it's another day, but it's a new story. It's about struggle and hardship, where a lot of you have had your doors closed on you. You know, IANS will tell you and show you how to break through those doors, and we got some interesting stories today. And last week's story was also very similar. Am I not right? Exactly. We had our candidate, and you know, she was someone who had tried over 10 times. Could you believe that?
10 interviews.
10 interviews and failed in education. But IANS did not close the door on her. And you're gonna.
And she didn't close the door on us as well.
Yeah, that's important.
One thing
that is important. She believed in
us,
and that's important. I think it's important to listen to this story today too, because she's also on a fascinating journey today.
Definitely. Rhoda has an amazing story. You know, she's actually been a social media intern with us. She's been with us since sometime in 2021. She's actually believed in us. She's grown with us. You know, you've actually prepared her for this journey. And the interesting thing is she's actually from a non-healthcare background. But with the help of IANS, we've been able to prepare her basically for this journey ahead. And it's amazing how IANS, you know, has been able to help over 1,000 of overseas workers migrate to the UK, just like Rhoda, just like Rajnish, just like Priya, and there's a whole lot of people that we've actually helped.
And each of these stories are very unique. Why are these stories unique? Because these are people who have tried through so many agencies, so many people who have taken their money and just left them in the dust, left them hanging. But out of desperation, out of nowhere to turn, and with no hope, they turn towards IANS, and we open doors for them.
Well, it's so sad, you know, people just sit out there to take money from people. Like, if you're going to take my money and do the job, I don't mind. But if you're going to take my money and make a run for it, like I had one of our candidates some time ago, Evelyn was from Nigeria. She said she was trying America, she was trying Canada. She had a lot of people. In fact, she even had one of the agencies give her a fake visa.
Whoa.
And then they said, you have to pay for that. And she's like, so you can imagine all the frustrations that make people go, get depressed and all of that, just because you have that dream to actually travel to the UK. Evelyn has such an interesting story, Harry.
Absolutely.
And a lot of other people out there have been deceived. They've tried a lot of agencies, but they were let down until they found IANS.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, right? People prey on other people's insecurities, desperation. And, when you have no way out, you look for someone and someone just comes out of the blue. And, how do you sift through all these hundreds and thousands of people? How do you find IANS? In all of that. And that's important, crucial. And that's how our candidate from last week, Rajnish, and also our candidate today, Rhoda, is also on the same boat. And all the many hundreds and thousands of candidates who we have set through, because they've somehow were able to get through the IANS. They were able to find out IANS either through a friend or through a family. But most importantly, all of those journeys started where? Where did they start? With the webinar. And I'm telling you, so even while you're watching this, I want you to look at the comment section. Okay, get ready with all your comment sections, but there is a link in the comments, and that's where I need to make sure that y'all click. When one of our representatives will get in touch with you straight away. So click on that link.
Yes, guys.
And that's very, very important.
Very important, because the link is, on our social media handles as well. If you miss it on this live, it's definitely there. The link is in our bio on Instagram. The link is on our Facebook page, it's on our TikTok. You have no excuses. You need to attend this webinar because there's a lot of goodies waiting for you. And when I say goodies, I mean the right information, because immigration, people don't really understand it. And the interesting thing is people actually pay a whole lot of money to get people this sort of journey. So now if you want to get, because I've actually done my research on this, if you want to get an immigration solicitor, guess how much you have to pay?
I don't know how much.
That's about 300 and something pounds. But here at IANS, for £79.99, we're still giving you these services, at a lower price. £79.99, you're going to get immigration solicitors, one of the very best in the UK, actually guide you on what you need to do, prepare you for this journey, guide you through on the recruitment process. We're actually offering you training as well.
Yep, absolutely. So, this is the thing. So even our candidate today, her journey started with the webinar. My journey started, and me being here in the studio also started with the webinar, and yours. So this is where this whole journey begins. And that journey begins with that link that you're seeing in the comment section below, and all the social media places that Love just mentioned. So click on that link. Make sure you register, put in your details, make sure that you join that, and then we'll take it from there. That's what is important.
Definitely. Just like last week, we got 90 new sponsorships for IANS Dom Care. Exactly. Every day there's a different story, and this is on top of the first 50 sponsorship IANS Dom Care released late last year, Harry. You've seen all the good things happening. The locations of IANS Dom Care as well.
Yeah, there you go. That's also very, very important. Okay, so we can have carers in different areas, all across the UK. And you're also exactly. So that's what being eligible, being attractive to your sponsors, to your employees in the UK is all about. Definitely. Okay, and we can make sure that you are employable, that you are attractive, that you are eligible
and employable. That's definitely very important.
That's what
people don't really know what it's about. It's just about preparing you, because it's one thing to say, okay, I'm intelligent, I'm talented. Do you actually have the right documentations? Do you know the right things to say to the immigration solicitors as well?
And to your employers at the interview.
Exactly.
Say the wrong thing, and you could just be cast aside for someone else.
That's the thing.
And that's where our expert advice comes in, whether it's our recruitment teams, they'll be able to tell you all, they'll be able to prepare you as a candidate to make you the star attraction.
Definitely.
That's what it's about.
And the good thing is, even if you don't pass the interview, I won't necessarily say fail the interview, just like Rajnish, just like Priyan, it doesn't matter how many interviews you attend, we're there with you every step of the way. Now, IANS Dom Care is accepting applicants from different parts of the world. It doesn't matter where you are. All that matters is that you have transferable skills that can bring value to us. We keep telling you what we mean by transferable skills. Like, for instance, you want to be a carer, you want to be a senior carer. Can you actually care for people? Do you have that passion? Because not everyone can actually do that. Do you actually, I feel like it's not selfish people, if that makes sense. You have to be very selfless to give yourself away to be able to take care of the next person.
Profession. It is a noble profession. And more than anything else, you don't need to be in a healthcare background, do you?
Yeah, you don't need to
be part of IANS' success story, and have your success story be part of ours. Definitely. So whatever background you're from, wherever you are, just join. Make sure you click on the link in the comment section below and make sure you start your journey there. And that's where all of this is going to be about. So make sure you are there. Now, think about it. Our partners, okay, I want you to imagine this, about 140 sponsorships alone in our domiciliary care. And this is, being on top of the partnership they have with about 30 plus care providers, who are looking for healthcare works, obviously. Now, if you think that the vacancies will never be enough, there couldn't be more wrong. It's such, a deluge of, vacancies pouring in. We just don't have enough people here in this country. You understand that? Because this is the kind of industry that we cater to. We know that you will be the perfect fit for this.
Definitely. And the good thing is that our goal is actually to help you develop hard and soft skills that can make you employable. Exactly. I need people to understand employability.
That's absolutely important.
It's very important. Remember the saying, don't chase, attract. Now, by working on yourself and developing skills, you can attract the right UK sponsor without having the need to chase for opportunities. You would learn more about the program once you attend our webinar.
Exactly.
29th of April, Harry, 1 p.m. UK
You have
time.
no idea the number of people that are joining, literally, from where I come from in Sri Lanka. So many people. I think Chandik is already there, and he's just getting even more people joining in. There's so many hundreds and hundreds of people. And and that's where all of our journey started, and that's where we always want to be. And and today's story about Rhoda, stay tuned. It's going to be very, very interesting.
And the funny thing is the fact that she came from a non-healthcare background. So, because I get this question a lot, what if? Yes, you could be a banker and you decide you want to be a carer.
She's got no health. Exactly, she's got no healthcare background. Yeah. She's got her visas rejected from 2 countries, the United States and also from Canada. It would depress most people.
And she didn't give up. Because patience, they say, is a virtue as well. Absolutely. I don't even think, are you very patient? I don't even think I have that much patience.
No, I think we both come to the same club. We both have very little patience. But luckily, the people who trusted IANS had the kind of patience and the faith.
But I would say we actually have patience as well because we trusted IANS.
There you go. I guess that solves the story.
Exactly, guys. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with our very own Rhoda, all the way from Nigeria.
You have a standard £3,000 a year salary. Too good to be true? No, it isn't. In fact, you can earn so much more if you're an OSCE ready nurse. Start from band 5, learn and get experience, and your career progression will be limitless. Flexible, inclusive, and progressive. These are only some of the main advantages of working in our private care home. In competitive pay, great benefits, and a family-friendly environment. Tick all the right boxes for you. Contact us. We have over 100 job vacancies for you, and our UK sponsors can offer immediate sponsorship to the right candidates. How immediate? Send us your IANS and CBT and be in the UK in just 4 weeks. At IANS, we don't delay, we deliver. Not OSCE ready yet? That is not a problem. Call us to know a different pathway to the UK.
Hello. Welcome back, my lovies. Of course, it's still your girl, Loving Band. It's still Harry here. Before you guys left, we told you guys we had a very special guest. Her name is Rhoda, all the way from Nigeria. Rhoda Oluwatosin. Guys, I'm always very excited when I see my own people, pushing this process because it happens to me. IANS helped me, and IANS is ready to help everyone out there. So let's give it up to our very own Rhoda. Hey, sister.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, love. Hi, Harry.
Hi,
I'm very well, thank you. Yeah, I'm fine, thank you.
Wow, look at that.
Good to see you. I love your hair, actually. Is that dread? Is it real?
Yeah, it's dread. It's dread anyway. Yeah, it's real. And yours too is also very nice. Yours is looking nice.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice to meet you guys. Yeah.
Same here. Amazing. So today I have a whole lot of questions for you, actually. Her and I, we've been thinking, Rhoda, she's such an interesting person. We have to ask this, we have to ask that. But I want to know, how has life been for you in Nigeria?
That's an interesting question. We could see that all over the world recently, after the COVID-19, it hasn't been that easy, especially in most underdeveloped countries. So Nigeria is not also exempted. So apart from the challenges it had before, so after the COVID-19, it has not been easy. But through it all, God has been helping us, and life has been going on. Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, life has to go on, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, how did you actually hear about IANS?
That was last year. Before August, I heard about IANS through my husband. He actually knew about it through a colleague of his, and the colleague actually had a friend. It's just like a channel. So my husband's colleague's friend, who happened to go for vacation to the UK, got to know about IANS from a friend over there, and then she told it to my husband's colleague, who actually told my husband because he also knew we were into immigration. We've tried a lot of agents and in the past. So he felt he could introduce this opportunity, being that they were close. And so when my husband, actually that period, before then, I was actually processing going to the US for a visitation to a relative. But when I got when I was denied of the visa. So my husband encouraged me, why don't I try this? That and I was like, I don't want us to enter on that chance. We've
Yeah.
entered one before in the Canada's processing, it didn't work, and now this other one. And he said, okay, maybe if I could meet with the colleague's friend who was also there in the UK for visitation. So I felt I should contact her, I should communicate with her to hear more about the system, the program. And then she actually told me what the answer was, that she is not into it yet, but they told her somehow it's as if it's going to work. And I felt, well, my spirit keyed into it. I said, from what you just said, it's the system that it operates, having being that I've loved a caring work right from when I was in school. I'm talking about far back in my secondary school. I've always loved to go into the health sector, but later I changed, and from my relatives, I came out with a BSc economics. So, but I wasn't fulfilled in that dream. So I said, well, this is a caring job, and I planned going back to doing a course in Nigeria here in nursing. I said, okay, let me
Yeah.
try and key into it. At least this will expose me professionally to work outside my sphere. So that was how it started, and then I didn't really see the tax ahead, but I felt since it's something that's to do with caring work, health sector, okay, let's try it. And then so I joined the webinar. So that was when the journey started.
Okay, that's amazing. But you talked about this agents, though, because I know it's not a very interesting story for you. But how was it, and what were the promises that they made, and what happened at the end of the day?
Okay, that was for the Canada. My husband actually was the principal then, and
Yeah,
the agent was from Nigeria. I think he had a partner in Canada, according to him then. So the process was promising. They promised you have to go through the express entry, go through IELTS, go through this, which he did. So, but a lot of money went into it. In fact, then he even advised if he could pay the visa application, and maybe that will make it more easier. So we did. We have to sell a property to go into the system, and we paid a lot of money. And later
yeah,
on, the COVID, there was a shutdown all over, and there was a promising, don't worry, because of the COVID, when it's over, things will be okay, blah blah blah. So at the end of the
yeah,
day, Sha, but so it happened that we didn't hear anything again, and the person was just, this kind of cook and boo story, and we felt, what was all this all about? This was not the initial agreement, but
yeah,
we knew it was a scam, and or it may not be a scam, but maybe
yeah,
it didn't work out. So we just had to ignore and forge ahead, because we cannot be stuck on a way of life, in a journey of life, with an empty promise. So that was how it all ended there. So, and thank God, here it comes. God gave us an opportunity again with IANS, and I was the one that happened to pick it up, being the principal,
yeah.
and that was where the journey began. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. You've actually got beautiful kids, guys. Did you see her kids?
Yeah,
Grace on screen.
Thank you, thank you,
I'm so happy.
thank
And
you,
they're so
thank you.
excited, they're coming to the UK.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They're gonna have
yeah,
a ball.
yeah, yeah. It's a
I
dream come
remember.
true. It's a
Yeah,
dream come true.
definitely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know, coming from Nigeria myself, I know how that feels. It's like, oh my God, this is a country I've always wanted to go, get the
Mhm,
British passport, which is very important,
mhm.
especially because we
Yeah.
can, be dual citizens. So I know how that sort of excitement was for you. So I want to ask, though, what was your journey like? Because I know you're from a non-healthcare background. How was it like for you being a social media intern here at IANS?
Yeah. When I came into IANS, the first thing after the webinar, in the
Yeah,
webinar, we got enlightened, and I got to know a lot of things. The exposure is a kind of eye opening. The webinar,
yeah,
which will really tell you what you're going to face in the journey. So, and when I joined, I started after joining the Momentum Club,
yeah,
and I had to look for a healthcare facility where I could do my placement for the space of time till I get my offer, which I
yeah,
did. Initially it wasn't really it wasn't an easy journey because I was also going through some other classes. Like, for instance, we have live session that prepares you on having your certificate, being a carer, your standard care certificate, and we have
Yeah.
good tutors that lectures us on what, giving us the kind of exposure to the
Yeah.
system where you're going to work, which was a very good package for millions. And also, we also had the IELTS, the
Yeah.
English examination you have to write. And there too, we have a good tutor, Sani, which also coached us, and he was very, very down to earth.
Yeah.
He makes sure that he exposes us and welcome our weaknesses in terms of
Yeah.
understanding the classes. So that also was easy. But I because there was this kind of interest,
Yeah.
when the internship came in, it came in like a voluntary act. And the journey of IANS will teach you on how you can be a good humanitarian personality, because you
Yeah.
have to know and you have to put people into your shoes, and that makes you to um, to to serve humanity. And so with that, when it came, and I felt, well, I'm always online. Let me see how I can come in. I actually came to the service, and I saw
Yeah.
that where they were giving back. Though IANS is not really perfect, for every organization you have losses, and they try to work on their imperfection. And so
Yeah.
we joined them, and I tried to key into to know more about this organization. And with
Yeah.
that, I was combining the system, and God helping
Yeah.
me with time. Things, some of the loads were dropping, like my IAS, I wrote it, and God helped me. I skated through, and I was able to get my 15 standard care, and
Yeah.
so the loads were reducing gradually till I came up to where I am now. So it was all God. It was God all the way, you know.
Oh.
I give him credit. Yeah, it wasn't an easy journey. It's easier said than done. The system is not. It is when you come into it, you know that it's taxing. But I think it takes a mind of diligence, someone
Yeah.
that will not give no for an answer, someone that is desperate and eager to go for what he or she wants. So that, with God backing you up, seeing your zeal and your
Yeah.
work, so the reward comes along with it. Yeah.
Interesting, very
Wow.
interesting.
Yeah.
That is one amazing story. I mean, just for you to just come out of a non-healthcare background and then to just talk about how you've lost money and you've
Yeah.
lost hope, and I think everybody can relate to something. But yeah, that really sickens me when people do something like that. Prey on people's sensibilities and then just take advantage of them. But we're so
Yeah.
glad you're with Ian's, and that was wonderful. And but there was something unique about Rhoda, about you also, is that you were also a social media intern with
Yeah.
us. So you were on a little internship
Yeah,
with Ian.
it
Tell
was
us
a
about
good
that.
thing. It was a good thing working with Ians anyway. It was a
Yeah.
good one. Working with Ians was a kind of exposure that made me to know more about them, and
Yeah.
so I could say some things about Ians. So that makes it a good one, because you know who you are working with, what they say, how they can deliver, and if they are really capable of what they are saying.
Yeah.
So that makes it a good profession. Yeah.
Okay. So, what are the memorable experiences you had during this entire journey?
Well, one of the experience I would
Mm.
want to say, yeah, one of the experience I would want to say is patience.
Yeah.
When working the journey with ants, you have to be patient. At times the it might not really go the way it goes for one. It might not be the same for others.
Yeah.
There are some in their journey. It could be 4 months, it could be five. Some it could even extend more. So it depends on the factors or whatever system that surrounds the system. So one has to be patient and also
Yeah.
prayerful, because it is only God that can reward your effort. Most times, sorry, I'm not really religious, but I work with what I believe. And the
Yeah.
Bible says the race is not for the strong or the mighty, but it is God that can make perfection of whatever you do. So You might be thinking this is how you want it to go, this is the time frame and all that. It might not really go that way. So with working with IANS, fine. IANS will help you to be employable, to be eligible, and they will also prepare you for. That's one good thing I like about them. They are exposing you into what you're going to face. Fine, you go through all those things. At the end of it all, you still have to put your hope in God, because it is God that has the final say. It might not go the way you see. So you keep on praying for yourself and for IANS too, for God to empower them. That's just it. So that's what makes the beauty. So I always pray for IANS. I don't let they are part of my prayer points, that God should strengthen them, because IANS is a man, is a man factor that makes the organization. They are not spirit. So they can't be they can mislead. They can also not work according to what they say. So it is only when you pray for them for enablement, that is when God can make the plan of your life come through. So that is what I will have to say. So you pray, you work, and you hope, and be patient. Yeah.
Hey, that is amazing. Because Harry, what she's saying, she's been there, she's been with us a long time. Now she's also got her offer letter. And of course, she's this close to getting her visa. And before you know it, she and her beautiful kids and family will be here in the UK on a skilled workers visa. How does that make you feel? Do you know you're walking towards getting your British citizenship?
How big is that?
But I know, by the grace of God, as I said before, I believe life is one step at a time. So the level I am in now, I did not bring myself into this level. And I know that where I'm also going to go, the Lord will also take me there. So I patiently wait for him till the time. So, and he will make everything beautiful in his own time. And I really appreciate God for everything that he has done so far. Yeah.
Amazing. Now we've got one last question. Harry, take it over.
Well, look, what if I was sitting on the fence watching the show right now, and to all of you was watching in, what sort of advice would you have for those people out there?
Yeah. What I would tell them is that number one, they are in a safe hand. It's one thing for you to be involved into a system that does not work, and it's another thing for you to be involved in a system that works. And apart from being in a safe hand, I will also say that they are in a system that will groom them, especially if they are not from the healthcare background. It will groom them to become what they want to be. And I think sincerity always matters. Ians will tell you, you have to be sincere, because they can't see you even if you're doing the work. So I would tell them, you have to be sincere. Whatever you are going to go into, don't fake it. Let it be real, and also make sure that where you are going, you are safe. You, number one, God helping you. If your mind is there, God will assist you, and you keep on having faith that what you are into will succeed. So that is it. So number one, they are safe in the system, because IANS are capable and they are reliable. They are trustworthy, because if it doesn't, before I came into the system, I've heard about people's testimony, and I believe people are hearing mine now. So that means it is working. That is it. Because so you can enter a system and it's closed after one person or two persons, but there's a continuity. That means it is working. So if I've brought in so many people into the system, being that I'm an IANS intense, so I've advised them, and you also should be patient, because fine, it could be 6 months, as said, it may not really go exactly the way it has been said, because of human factors. So be patient and be prayerful. So that's how I will have my word for those watching me. So you are in a safer hand, and also be prayerful and be patient, because it's going to come to your time. It's working,
Yes, yes.
and yes, it's working.
Oh my God, Rhoda, it's been so amazing having you. We really don't want to let you go, but we have to let you go because we still want you to come here when you officially get your visa, so you can come to the studio and meet us. It's going to be amazing. We're going to see you here.
I want to make sure to track all
thank you
these
very
journeys,
much.
And to see your beautiful kids as
yes,
well.
we'd love them to have them here at the studio with us.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, It'll be really, really fun. We'll make it as fun as possible. England is fun, trust me.
Yeah.
United Kingdom is fun.
Yeah, get ready for the cold. They'll just come with enough jackets because coming from Nigeria,
we are waiting. We want to be there. We've been experiencing heat. We want to experience that cold.
Oh, I'm telling you.
At least I love, how it was here before, right?
I know,
and it's good. It's good for you too. So it's going to be good for us.
It's
So
good.
we are
Exactly.
waiting.
You can see how I'm glowing, my sister. You can see
Yeah.
it. That is amazing, bro. I honestly cannot wait to have you here at the studio. They would know that you're in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
No worries.
Thank you
It's going
very
to happen
much.
pretty soon.
Amen. Thank you very much.
Definitely. You have a lot of fans, people are like, go Rhoda, go Rhoda. People are rooting for you. They're so excited. So we're just waiting for you to come down here now.
You are one of hundreds of stories that we've interviewed. So we're so glad.
Rhoda, thank you so much. Do have yourself a beautiful day. We're going to be seeing you in the UK really soon. Go Rhoda!
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
All right, darling. Take care.
Bye. Yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Guys, that was an amazing, beautiful Rhoda from Nigeria with an interesting story. You heard her. Rhoda is like a pastor because she spoke a lot. She was telling us about the process, how you need to trust IANS, how you need to believe. She is someone that decided to trust IANS. Now, that's what we keep telling you. Trust the process. Believe in IANS, guys. Guys, on our comment session, the link is there. Go and register. 29th April 2022. That is the date. Your lives are about to change. IANS would help you. It's like 5 days to go, right?
5 more days. Think about that.
Oh my
God. And Rhoda's journey started with the webinar. And, and also our candidate last week whom we interviewed on Friday was also the same thing.
Definitely. The webinar.
Also starts at the webinar.
Harry's journey as well.
And yours too.
Yeah.
And everyone we see here with us, whom we interview, who come into our studios here once they land, people who are on the shores of their respective countries, just looking across the horizon, peering to see whether they can, how far are they from realizing the dreams of coming to the UK? Guess what? IANS will bring you over.
Definitely.
Okay.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back for all of your comments because a lot of people have a lot of questions. Bring it on and we'll be right back.
Change your lives. We have a standard £3,000 a year soundbite. Too good to be true? No, it isn't. In fact, you can earn so much more if you're an OSCE ready nurse. Start from band 5, learn and get experience, and your career progression will be limitless. Flexible, inclusive, and progressive. These are only some of the main advantages of working in our private care home. If competitive pay, great benefits, and a family-friendly environment tick all the right boxes for you, contact us. We have over 100 job vacancies for you, and our UK sponsors can offer immediate sponsorship to the right candidates. How immediate? Send us your IELTS and CBT and be in the UK in just 4 weeks. At IANS, we don't delay, we deliver. Not asking ready yet? That is not a problem. Call us to know a different pathway to the UK.
Hey guys, we're just here at the studio, talking about all your comments, guys. So make sure you bring it on. There's a lot more that we have. Definitely. 29. It's so close, Harry.
29, 5 days.
That's 4 days because today's Monday, right?
So that's less than 5 days then.
That's 4 days, Harry. 4 days to go, Harry.
4 days then. You got just 4 days to change your life. Are you ready? Are you ready to plunge in? This is what is important. So you need to make sure you are in front row. Make sure you click that link in our comment section.
Did you see that comment? Like, go Rhoda, Oliver Thompson. Hey, go Rhoda.
She's just like a couple of steps away.
Yeah, definitely.
From, landing in the UK. Wasn't that awesome? It's beautiful.
You guys can be like her as well. All you need to do is 29th. Oh, look at that. Anton is like, go Rhoda, go Rhoda. That is amazing. All right, we've also got Papa B say, congrats, says, hey, thank you. Rhoda would definitely hear. Thank you, guys. All right. Anton is saying, hello, Della and Rhoda. Wonderful. Okay, Anton, I see you. You're gonna be on the Daily Show, so get yourself ready. Amazing. All right, we've also got Anuha saying hello. Hi guys, whatever questions you have, bring it on.
Make sure as you are putting in the comments, you make sure that you click on that link in the comment section and register. One of our representatives will get in touch with you. This is where it begins. Okay, click below now. Very important. And you're interested in joining? Absolutely. Click on that link and we'll get you started. That's how everything began.
All right. Perfect, guys. It's been so amazing reading your comments, communicating with you guys. Today was a fantastic day. We had our very own Rhoda. She was such a delight. She even gave us some beautiful prayers, some beautiful manifestation, but all she did was trust IANS. That's why we keep telling you, trust the process, and soon and very soon we'll be able to help you achieve your UK dream. I remain your humble host, Love and Bad. Of course, this is Harry. We'll see you guys again.
See you all soon.
Have a fantastic day.
Bye.